Leo, my name is Brandy with Expressing Emotions Tarot. I'm here to do your bi-weekly general reading for April 15th to April 30th, 2019. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, as it's meant to resonate with the general population of you Leos out there. With that said, I'd like to apologize. I know that I've been taking a little bit to get the videos out. I did fall down some stairs and I ended up tearing a ligament. I had surgery done and I ended up with an infection, so I've been taking some time to heal. It's been very painful in my foot, so bear with me here through this recovery process. I'm hoping to be up and going by the beginning of next month and be able to be fully healed and not be slacking on my videos, so I do apologize for that. With that said, I'd also like to ask that you like, share. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, tap on that bell button, click always notify. That updates you in regards to any video I post for your sign, as well as the decks that we're using today, and I've already pre-shuffled them off of camera. Here we're using the Vice Versa Tarot deck, we're using the Rider-Waite deck, we're using the After Tarot deck, and at the very end we're going to pull a Romantic Oracle card from the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels deck. What else? We had more to say. Sorry about this. Okay, I think we're all finished. With that said, please remember this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 15th to April 30th, 2019. These energies are vice versa. So they could be your energies or that of who you're actually dealing with. And with that said, sorry about that. That's my son in the background. So here we go. Let's go ahead and begin. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being very patient with me through this. So there we go. Alrighty, so I'm going to tilt the camera down. We're going to cut the deck and we'll go ahead and pull our energies. And again, this is for Leo. So Hermit in reverse position, King of Wands. In the upright, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Emperor in the reverse position with the King of Swords in the upright. General energies that I'm seeing, or signs that I'm seeing, is Aries, Leo, Sag. Masculine energy, I'm seeing Pisces energy, Aries, Taurus. For the Emperor, could be Leo as well. I'm also seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy here. So we're no longer in Virgo energy. So with the Hermit, it's in the reverse. Could be dealing with the sign of Virgo, or you have that in your chart, Leo. Either way, you're no longer going within. You see the light in a situation and you're ready to move forward. Okay, you're no longer in two minds about it. The moon could be revealing something to you that brings you out of your shell and brings you out, Leo. Could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, masculine energy here. This could be you or another Aries, Leo, Sag man that you're dealing with. Either way, he stands true to his throne. He's very passionate about how he feels and the way he lives his life. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles here. Seeking third-party assistance, groups, organizations, judges, magistrates, or whatnot could be dealing with that. This could be a work and career situation as well. Either way, it looks like you may be departing that situation. You're feeling nostalgic. You're wanting to go back from a situation that you actually walked away from, or a job that you walked away from here. You're looking at how everything went wrong, and you're not seeing that, you know, there's a shooting star in the back of you. So most definitely, to proceed forward and take a leap of faith and do something different. You're just feeling very nostalgic right now. So you have the Nine of Swords. You're feeling in your head mental and emotional anguish right now, and you're a little bit depressed, feeling in stuck energies. You have the Seven of Swords right next to it. You took all you could get out of the situation and moved on from it. Somebody could have been a liar, cheater, thief in the situation. Either way, you were no longer willing to deal with the situation. Now you're waiting here. You're in waiting mode. You have the Emperor here in the reverse. If you're the Leo man, this could be you, or Leo females, you're dealing with the Emperor and he's in the reverse position right now. Could have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart, or be dealing with that of an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Either way, he's not really the bad king, but he is very truthful, honest, seeking king in this situation here. So let's go ahead and clarify and see why we have some of these energies here for us today. So why do we have the Hermit in the reverse position for our Leos? Why do we have the Hermit in the reverse position for our Leos? All right. Why do we have the Hermit in the reverse position? So it looks like we have the Ace of Wands. So by coming out, seeing the light in a situation, most definitely no longer going within, you get that brand new beginning here. Could be an offering from a Virgo coming in for a brand new beginning here to work together. A passionate new beginning is, and there's room for growth here in this situation still. So why do we have the King of Wands here? And I do apologize for all the noise in the beginning as my children are running outside and they came in, one used the bathroom, so I do apologize for that noise. So why do we have the King of Wands here? Why do we have the King of Wands here for our Leos? Why do we have the King of Wands here for Leos? So it looks like we have the Page of Swords here. Truth seeking, getting something truthful, some clarity coming to a situation with this Aries, Leo, Sag. So Leo's clarity could be coming to you here with this truth, clarity coming out. Childish behavior, you could be acting very childish or arrogant about a situation as well. Mental and emotional abuse could be coming up as well. If you're doing that, please don't partake in that. Please, Leos, please do not partake in that. If it's not you, then it could be that of the energies that you're dealing with. Could be Leo on Leo here. So, or Leo on fire energies here, okay? So, why do we have the Three of Pentacles here? Why do we have the Three of Pentacles here for our Leos? So it looks like we have the Temperance card. So seeking help and justice to get, seeking help from a third party to get balancing situations. Also, the sign of Sag could be dealing with a Sag. But either way, the Temperance, this is balancing the energies out here, balancing the emotions out in this situation. Could be going and seeing a counselor in regards to your issues, Leo. So why do we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse position? Why do we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse position? So we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, feeling nostalgic in regards to, you know, at one point in time you had funds, you were clinging to them, you had the job that you wanted and you had all that you needed there, but now it's time to disperse those, and you could actually be dispersing finances to a person from the past and you're feeling nostalgic. You may want to go back to them, okay? So why do we have the Nine of Swords here for our Leos? Why do we have the Nine of Swords here for Leos? Why do we have the Nine of Swords here for Leos? Why do we have the Nine of Swords here for Leos? Why do we have the Nine of Swords here for our Leos? So we have the Star card here. Feeling in your head mentally and emotionally. You wanted a wish to come true here. This could be in regards to an Aquarius as well. But either way, the Star card is a wish granted. And now you're in your head mentally and emotionally about this situation. Either way, something that you want will happen. So get out of your head about it, guys. Okay, so why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here for Leos? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here for Leos? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here for Leos? So we have the Nine of Swords. Liar, cheater, thief. In your head about it. Once again, mental and emotional anguish here about getting all, what you can out of a situation and getting out. Or if you were dealing with a liar, cheater, thief, and you know, it brought you mental and emotional anguish, okay? You could have been thrown off and depressed about that, feeling stuck. So why do we have the Hanged Man here? What are we waiting on? Why do we have the Hanged Man here? Why do we have the Hanged Man here for Leos? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. We were waiting. Nobody's not taking action here in this situation. This Knight of Swords, he's a fast-moving knight, bringing a message that action needs to happen here, and action did not happen here, and you're just in waiting mode now for what's going to happen because action was not taken. So why do we have the Emperor in the reverse position? Why do we have the Emperor in the reverse position for our Leos? Why do we have the Emperor in the reverse position? Why is the Emperor in the reverse position for our Leos? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, feeling tied and bound to situations here. You're tied and bound, you're blindfolded, you're stuck. This is security and stability for the red, okay? Feeling stuck to these emotions with this Emperor. This could be a father figure situation or a boss feeling tied and bound due to funds possibly. Up here like we discussed. Either way, you are feeling tied and bound to this Emperor Leo. So why do we have the King of Swords here? What's going on with the King of Swords here? You guys have a lot of people in your reading today. So why do we have the King of Swords here? Why do we have the King of Swords here? Okay. So we have Judgment in the reverse position. This King of Swords could be issuing judgment onto you or onto the other person that you're dealing with. Either way, the judgment is in the reverse position, okay? This King of Swords could be an attorney that you're actually dealing with as well, okay? So let's go ahead and see what our next steps are going to be here. What is the next step for the Hermit in the reverse position with the Ace of Wands? What is the next step for the Hermit in the reverse position with the Ace of Wands here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. So you may get a fiery, passionate new beginning, but this Ace of Pentacles, your money is not right now, okay? So the light bulb will go off, and maybe you need to follow your passions versus going back to that regular 9-to-5 job, okay? You took your time, you went within, and now you're coming out. The light bulb kicked on in your head. You get that fire. You're following your passions, which is going to bring growth, okay, to you. And you may have to quit a job or leave a situation, the financial situation, in order to get that, okay? So what is the next step for the King of Wands with the Page of Swords? What is the next step for the King of Wands with the Page of Swords? What is our next step for the King of Wands with the Page of Swords? Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse position, healing from a very painful situation here. There was arrogant behavior. This King of Wands, if you're the Leo male, you're healing in this situation. If you're the Leo female, dealing with this King of Wands or taking on those energies, you're healing right now. Okay, wonderful. We like to see healing, guys, okay? So what is the next step for the Three of Pentacles with the Temperance? What is the next step for the Three of Pentacles with the Temperance? What is the next step? Oh, I just dropped too many cards, guys. I got to grab them. Give me one moment. Oh. Yeah, there was like 7 cards there, so I do apologize. All right, so I had to do it without putting my foot on the ground. Okay, so what is the next step for the Three of Pentacles with the Temperance, please? What is the next step for the Three of Pentacles with the Temperance, please? Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. Again, this wheel is here. Things need to be balanced out in order to flip this wheel around. Possibly down here, action needs to be taken. Down here, action needs to be taken. Okay, in order to get this to happen for you. Where was it at? Oh, right here. Okay, so we were waiting on action to be taken, but action wasn't being taken. But right here, it looks like, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's here, but it's not flipped up right because the action needs to be taken to balance the situation out and seek third-party assistance in this. Okay? So what is the next step for the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Eight of Cups in the reverse position with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position? We have the Four of Cups in the reverse position, coming out of depression, coming out of our head. This is in the upright, it's depression being held back. So we have 2 fours here. They're in the reverse. Fours could be significant, 4 hours. And 4 plus 4 equals 8. So fours could be significant, 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, or whatnot. This will happen. You will feel nostalgic. You will no longer cling to your funds, and you will no longer be depressed, guys. Okay? Wonderful. So what is the next step for the Nine of Swords with the Star card? What is the next step for the Nine of Swords with the Star card? What is the next step for the Nine of Swords with the Star card, please? All right. So we have the Hanged Man here. Again, being in your head about wanting a wish granted, but you have to wait. You have to wait it out. Assistance is coming. You're going to see the light bulb. Somebody's going to give you clarity in a situation here. Could it be a Pisces? Could it be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? More so Aquarius, in regards to come out of your head and get that wish granted. Okay, guys? Wonderful. So what is the next step for the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords? What is the next step for the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords? What is the next step for the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords? All right, so we have the Six of Swords in the reverse position, feeling stuck in our head over this liar, cheater, thief situation here, guys. Feeling stuck in your head. You're not moving to stable waters there, or moving to be more grounded. You're staying stuck in your emotions because you had to get what you could get and get out, or you were dealing with a liar, cheater, thief. You're in your head about this. What is the next step for the Hanged Man with the Knight of Swords in the reverse position? What is the next step for the Hanged Man with the Knight of Swords in the reverse position for our Leos? What is the next step for the Hanged Man with the Knight of Swords in the reverse position? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in the reverse position, no longer taking action towards this partnership. You're waiting it out. The action's not being taken. You're denying it. You no longer want to be in that partnership. This could be platonic or relationship-wise, guys. It could be family members. It could be friends, okay, co-workers, or whatnot. You're waiting it out to see what the proper action may be to take in regards to this partnership as well. All right, so what is the next step for the Emperor in the reverse position with the Eight of Swords? What is the next step for the Emperor in the reverse position with the Eight of Swords? What is the next step for the Emperor in the reverse position with the Eight of Swords, please? Okay. So we have the Four of Swords in the reverse position again coming out of your head. This Emperor is going to come out of his head. He's no longer going to feel stuck in the situation, okay? No longer beating himself up over it. Mental and emotional anguish there, okay? Again, it's another 4. So wonderful. What is the next step for the King of Swords with the Judgment in the reverse position? What is the next step for the King of Swords with the Judgment in the reverse position for our Leos? What is the next step for the King of Swords with the Judgment in the reverse position? Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Again, seeking that assistance. Seeking that assistance, guys. Third parties, groups, organizations, magistrates in regards to this situation. This could be an attorney or a judge. Again, a Judgment is in the reverse position, though, okay? Could be for this King of Swords Judgments in the reverse position, most definitely. So let's go ahead and do a past, present, and future spread here. Okay, a past, present, and future spread. Wonderful. I hope all is well. I do apologize. The door's swinging open and closed. They don't know what they want to do, come in or out. So I do apologize about that. Bear with me. I sent them outside to play. It's a beautiful day outside. All right. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to do this past, present, and future spread. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, April 15th to April 30th, 2019. Okay. Past, present, and future spread. Past, present, and future spread, please. Wonderful. Okay. So in the past, we got the Four of Pentacles with the Chariot in reverse. In the present, we have the Star in the reverse with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And in the future, we have the Temperance in the reverse with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Crowning the reading, we have the Knight of Swords. So again, a message of a fast-moving message coming towards you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Action needs to be taken here. Okay, that's crowning the reading. Overall, I think this is just adding on to the reading we just had, okay? Because action needs to be taken. In the past, we were clinging to our funds. There was no forward movement. Plain and simple. This came up in the reverse in the reading, okay? So we had no forward movement. Sign of Cancer as well, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. But in the present, we're coming out of our head. We're realizing we're not going to get what we want out of the situation. This Aquarius is in the reverse position. We're not going to get the wish granted, but we're coming out of our head about that. We're no longer going to deal with the depression in regards to that situation. You know, it could be your own fault. Maybe you were the one that didn't actually take action. But in the future, we have Temperance in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. So Temperance, sign of Sag, but on balance situations that we're dealing with here, arrogant behavior as well. So that, you know, most definitely, guys, it looks like action needs to be taken here, and there's some stuck energies going on here with that. So let's go ahead and get our love energies for you. And again, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 1 card for singles, 1 card for couples, please. 1 card for singles, 1 card for couples, please. For Leo, Leo, Leo. Ooh. Flirt. Okay. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, guys. That's for both singles and couples, okay? Singles. 1 card for couples, please. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right. All right, so singles, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so stay optimistic. Think about what it is you want. Don't settle for less. You know your worth, okay? Okay, so singles, there you go. And it goes to say with the flirt, you can flirt and stay optimistic. Know your worth, know what it is you want, and believe in yourself, okay? So couples, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You guys are flirting. There's a lot of lighthearted energies going on. Playfulness I'm getting as well. Okay, so with that said, very good, guys. So again, I do apologize for the noise in the background, as it is my children running and out there playing. It's nice outside. And again, I apologize for the videos getting out a little later than normal recently as I was dealing with an injury and had surgery. I'd like to ask that you please, if this resonated, drop a comment in the comment box below, as I'd love to hear your story. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell button, clicking always notify, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.